All right, welcome back to the Craig Carton Show. Tyrone Johnson here as well. So the Eagles are a flawed team. They're a troubled team. They've lost 3 straight. They're 4-5 in their last 9. They've kind of had 2 different streaks going on. 4 wins in a row, right? Yep. 3 losses in a row. 3 wins in a row, 4 wins in a row to start the season, a couple losses, right? But again, there's no dominant NFC team that Eagle fans should be worried about. You just got to figure out what the heck's wrong with your offense. And I thought last night you kind of saw some glimpses of the offense coming back.
There was.
Saquon Barkley ran for 100 yards yesterday. Yep. When's the last time he did that? At the big 50-yarder, for the touchdown. But he ran well. They ran the ball well. Mm-hmm. Obviously, A.J. Brown was a bigger part of the offense. He had 4 drops, which cost them the game. But overall, I think there was some good things to take out of the Eagle game, albeit with a loss. But the Eagles, again, have been playing with house money all year. Like, who's the threat to Philly? The only team that's got a shot, and they don't really have a shot, are the Dallas Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys, and again, it's a game in the loss column. That tie comes into play.
Tie plays a role.
Dallas did something that we don't expect them to do. Dallas had a chance if they beat Detroit, and they got waxed by the Detroit Lions a week ago. Yep. Had they won that game, then the final month is a sprint, either Dallas or Philly could have laid claim to being the better team in the NFC East. But because they lost to the Lions, the Cowboys are no threat. The Eagles have a guaranteed W this weekend against the Raiders. Mm-hmm. Even if I wanted to be kind and said they split, I don't think they will. Mm-hmm. I think they take both games against Washington. That gets them to 10. And it's a wrap.
Right, and the other thing is Dallas doesn't get stops, and they're playing the Vikings off their best game. Maybe that's fool's gold, but they also have to still play that Chargers team.
Right. So, look, I have stranger things happen, they have. But I want to focus this segment a little bit more on my guy, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Because there's blood in the water now. And now it's an easy kind of talk show thing to do, to start questioning, are the Philadelphia Eagles going to trade Jalen Hurts in the offseason? Let me answer that for you very quickly. No. And if you were Jalen Hurts, you wouldn't trade him either. Like, you guys forget. It's so funny to me when a guy has a bad game or a bad couple games in a row, we suddenly forget the body of work, right?
Yeah.
Think about how many teams today would say yes to trading their quarterback for Jalen Hurts straight up right now. The answer is more than half the league.
Of course.
Because Jalen Hurts is a proven winner. Like, I don't get you people. It drives me crazy. And I'm not just talking about you people in Philadelphia, you knuckleheaded Eagle fans who think you could do better with your backup quarterback than Jalen Hurts and have no respect at all for the great job my guy Jalen Hurts has done. It's not just you knuckleheads.
I don't know how I'm included in this.
It's also the knuckleheads on ESPN and on Fox and on CBS and on Sports Talk Radio and on podcasts and TikToks and Instagrams.
That's right.
You're all crazy.
In our producer studio.
You're all crazy.
Yeah.
The notion that after a bad game or two, the Eagles should consider finding a new quarterback, it's like you just woke up today, and the only thing you're judging it on is last night's game.
Right.
And again, if A.J. Brown catches the football, the Eagles win this game by double digits, you knuckleheads.
They do. Now, just to put that in perspective.
It's driving me crazy, though, Tyrone.
I see you all hyped up.
You moved the table. I'm sorry. 10 months ago, Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl.
He did, in a dominant fashion.
They've been in first place, wire to wire, for back-to-back seasons now. And all of a sudden, because A.J. Brown drops 4 balls and 2 of them become interceptions, and yes, Jalen did do something I've never seen before, throw an interception.
And a fumble.
Recover it. And then fumble it on the same play.
First time in 47 years that's happened.
Never seen that before.
47 years.
But that doesn't mean he can't play quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It just, I root for a team that has never had a franchise quarterback. You guys have had a number of them throughout your lifetime as an Eagle fan, but only one of them has ever broken through as a legitimate starting quarterback to bring you a Super Bowl.
Right. You had Randall, you had McNabb, and then now you have him in my lifetime, and he's the only one that broke all the way through.
Right.
Kind of taking the best and the worst.
He's the best quarterback the Eagles have ever had.
He is.
And you guys are talking about him like he's Zach Wilson.
See, not really, though. Like these people are emotional. See, you know how you're emotional in your defense today? You're not allowing anything for the emotional fan, the normal fan
because
that gets emotional.
Emotion shouldn't make you stupid. And unfortunately, the emotions from Eagle fans from last night's game have made them stupider than they already were.
No, it made them stupid. They're not stupid. They're the smartest fans in America. But today,
smartest fans in America want to trade your franchise.
They don't want to trade them.
Greatest quarterback in Eagles history.
You know, people get in a fight with a spouse, and they get a little upset. They say things. They don't mean it. That's
is that
all
right?
This is. That's not me, because I'm under control.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet you if I was in Philly today and I turned on WIP, what would I hear all day today?
No, you'd hear that. Now, some of that, though, is some of the people there are hot take machines, but some of them really mean it. But it's just they're emotional. They're emotional
Again,
people.
I'll say this a million times. Emotionality, is that a word? I'm going with it.
Sure.
Should not make you stupid. And I know you're already half stupid in Philadelphia anyway, but the fact that you lost, I'm sorry, that was a little much.
And you know what? And to think that you have
true though,
you have the friends and family rule. You have the family rule on the show. I believe in your house. There's some emotional Eagles fans that live there.
Yes, my daughter's beside herself right now. My wife's beside herself right now.
Well,
yeah, they got stupid last night.
No, they're just emotional.
I love my wife. I love my daughter.
Making sure.
But when they were, and by the way, our producer Ethan's wife, she's stupid also, emotionally. I want to be welcome back in the house.
We're getting out of line here.
Here's
These are
the
emotional people.
You're all emotionally stupid. That's what you are. I forget what's the backup's name in Philly. I forget his name. Tanner McKee or something like that.
McKee. I'm a McKeesman. Yeah. He's a Club Tyrone.
Yeah,
he's a Club Tyrone.
Yeah, that's right. The Eagles would be better off for the rest of this year with Tanner McKee as their starting quarterback. Like, let that sink in. That's what you people are saying. It's crazy talk.
I reached out to my guy Tanner. He backs Hurts 100%.
Of course he does.
Club Tyrone member, a loyal.
He knows that Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback they got.
He knows.
He knows.
He's ready. He's going to get his opportunity in another city via
And here's
trade.
what's going to happen. You're going to score a 30-burger or 40-burger against the Raiders next week. The Raiders suck, right? And all of a sudden, you're going to have Jalen Hurts say in a press conference, is that what you wanted? Like he did last year when they said, we never throw 300 yards.
He's going to come with his best chain. He's going to do all that. You know, in the next segment, Craig, we have our first big baseball deal to talk about. Yeah, two huge baseball deals on the other side.
See, look how stupid you just got. I'm in the middle of an Eagles rant and you're bringing up baseball.
I said the next
You're
segment.
emotionally devoid of smarts.